Hello. Now in this video let us have a look at the basic financial module in Plum ERP, where the different financial documents are prepared, posted and transferred and various other related features. So let us start how the organization is structured in Plum. Basically, the company is divided into divisions like the corporate office, east, exports, or whatever it is, and in that we can have different branches, the branch offices, and in each branch office you have users who will be accessing, and you can see each user can belong to the specific branch or more than one branch, and maybe he can have different roles assigned to him. Similarly, each branch have lots of documents to be prepared, which can be prepared like a journal voucher here, a debit note over here, or a production planning, and these are created based on the type of operations that are being conducted in that specific branch. And we can also create the various sales related documents, purchase related documents, bank and cash accounts, the bank account and the cash accounts under the specific branch called corporate office. So having created, they will respectively sit in the different forms, and these forms, each and every document has lots of features like the document series, document type, the more than around 30-40 document types defined in the Plum ERP, then the related abbreviations and indicating whether it is a document or a voucher. A voucher is a financial document and where the transactions are recorded. A document is like the purchase order or the sales order and the sales invoice, which is generally prepared by the operations people, while the vouchers are prepared by the finance people. Then the voucher starting date, ending date, and some prefix, and the last number, running number. These are all the things which could be defined. And once posted, where these accounts get posted is also defined in this. So let's try to create a bank payment. Yeah, by the way, in the the entire accounting is managed in the form of tree, like the assets, liabilities, income and expenditure, and they are managed into different schedules, and under each schedule we have different. Under capital we have things and current liabilities, and this can be, you can directly edit the record or get the ledger of the specific head of account. So basically, under the branches, the organization has divisions. Under divisions we have branches, under branches we have documents, and the finance is managed in the form of schedules, and under the schedule you have the account heads. Now let's go to a bank payment. As indicated earlier, each bank can have many number of cash or bank accounts. So we are selecting one of the, say, Syndicate Bank. There are already two vouchers which are not being posted. Let's create a new voucher. Let's say we are paying for some travel charges to reference number, invoice number, this, and 1,200 rupees or dollars as applicable with the check number, and let's say 12,000 rupees, and the applicable TDS can be picked up here. Let's say in services it is about 10%, so you can deduct the TDS and you will see the TDS amount, and that is deducted here, and now we are saving the record. So, once the record is now you will notice the specific voucher has come with this current date. As we have deducted the TDS, let us split the amount into the TDS category. So, you will notice out of for the travelling charges, which was 12,000, have become 10,800 and 1,200. So that when you see the ledger, it will be very clearly evidently available whether you have deducted the TDS for the specific transaction or not. TDS stands for tax deducted at source. This is very important because failing which you may be subject to penalty by the government. So, for having deducted the TDS, if we can print the voucher and see the voucher, a typical voucher would may look something like this. With the details. So, let us now post the record. What is exactly the posting is where the reverse entry, the double entry reverse is created, and the respective record in the syndicate bank gets credited. So, let us say we are committing the transaction, and now 1,14,44 is posted. You will notice that same thing is vanished from here, but however, it went into the posted record status, where you will notice the 1,44,000 is there. Syndicate bank is credited with 10,800 only, because that is the amount for which we write the check, and you will notice the JV has tallied in all respects. So, after verifying, you can simply post the record. However, there are things like converting the a simple covering letter and things like that are available, which can be mailed to the user. And also conditionally, this specific voucher could be mailed to any vendor or service provided, so that we do not have to send the document by post and things. So, this is a very fast cut of the typical bank receipt. Similarly, we have the cash receipt, cash payment, and contra, where the funds are transferred from one bank to another. Suppose I take a syndicate bank and I want to transfer the funds to maybe ICICI, and it is asking me about, I will say 12,000 rupees for whatever the reason you indicate, and say proceed. You will notice both the records are simultaneously created, a bank payment from syndicate bank and a bank receipt at Ahmedabad. This having a number 1,45,000. So, we can just see this record, the corporate office bank payment of syndicate bank 1,45,000, and similarly at Ahmedabad also this record would have got created. Let us just have a look at it. In the bank payment, in the posted state at syndicate bank, you will notice the same 12,000 rupees or 1.2 lakhs is sent to Ahmedabad account. And in the same way, we can also go to Ahmedabad and see the vouchers. Here it will be bank receipt, which we will see the posted bank receipt of ICICI. You will notice 1,20,000, and the reverse entry is attached to the corporate office. This facilitates actually the reconciliation becomes virtually nil, and both the staff at the Ahmedabad and the corporate office do not have to exchange the debit advice or credit advice and raise the separate vouchers. This is one feature which helps in the long run, especially in the year end auditing, etc. Thank you.